Dude, my wife is gonna fire me.
Okay, what happened here?
We had a little grease fire. Big grease fire. Little grease fire.
So I grabbed a cup of water and threw it on it, which I told him not to do. So I grabbed a cup of grease and threw it on it, which I told him to do.
And then we had a big little grease fire. Big grease fire.
So I went to grab the lid and smacked him with it, and I grabbed flour and poured it into a cup and threw it on him, which
My wife
told him not to do. So
my wife
grabbed a cup of water and poured it into the pan and poured the pan into the fire.
and then we had a
Bigger!
grease fire.
So I went to grab
Grease.
to put it on top of the pan, and I grabbed
Grease.
and I put it on top of the pan, and I grabbed his hand because he was just gonna make the fire.
Little
And then I grabbed his
wife.
hand for grabbing me. So I went to grab
My wife.
and I smacked her with the pan, which was on fire.
And then we had a wife on fire.
So I went to pee, which I told him not to do. So I told him to do. So I went to
And then
his
wife
smacked him and me. So I peed into the pan.
But that didn't work because I didn't have a good enough stream. So Mike and Jimmy tried to pee on
His
wife.
what the actual shit?
but that didn't work.
Because he was just gonna make the fire
Smell.
And then I smacked him for peeing on me. And then finally, the fire killed her. So I poured flour into the pan with the pee, and then I was able to easily smother him, which Jimmy told him to do. And then Mike told him to put the fire out by soaking it in hot water.
And then we had a little grease fire.
With the pan.
Smell so bad.
So I threw
Throw open that bush over there.
and then Jimmy threw
Open
the pan.
And then we had a big grease fire.
So I threw the pan.
That bush over there.
And then
That bush over there.
It was on fire, which
Smelled so bad.
so Mike, Jimmy, and I peed on
That bush over there.
and we all easily put the fire out by smothering it with our pee. And then finally, Jimmy's mother and
SpongeBob.
put the fire in the pan out by smothering it with the lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid.
The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid.
we're in a simulation.
We have to be in a foot fungus filled simulation.